Hello, gamers. Right now it's like 12 o'clock at night, and I'm gonna show you what you gotta do when you've got a candle that you bought from Walmart and you want to light it, but you don't have a lighter. And I pretend that's not a gas stove, and I can't just light a piece of paper on fire and stick it on in here. So let's say you just got back from backpacking, right? And all you got is one of these kind of cheap ferrocerium rods with these crappy strikers. Uh, I can't even get it with this thing. I can't get it good is the point. So we're gonna bring in the old fixed blade knife, because you can get a better grip on it, and you can really, what the fuck? Oh yeah, there we go. You can really shoot them off. That's actually, I didn't test this out before recording. It's actually really good. So, got your fixed blade knife, got your ferrocerium rod, but obviously I was striking it over this, and it's not starting a fire. So go out and get you some cotton balls. I got these from Walmart. I don't know how much they costed. They're like $1 maybe. I don't know. $5. Call it $5. It's cheaper than a lighter, and you're not gonna use all these. You can take a single cotton ball, tear it in twain, and then you just kind of loosen it up. Alright? Loosen it up. And now cotton balls are awesome because they will catch a spark like nobody's watching. If I can get a spark in there. Boom. And now the cotton ball ignited, and that's going to light your wicks real good. So, now you know how to start a fire with just a cotton ball. Or more importantly, how to light your candle with just a cotton ball. Because who needs to start a fire, you know? Check this out. Just check it out. There we go. Woo, that was a big one. Should I be doing this next to a gas stove? Probably not. But you know, boom. How to lose your security deposit in 3 minutes. Right there. Boom. Oh, got it. That made it worse. How to burn your shitty apartment countertops, and but also light a candle, which masks up the scent of rotting dishes 2 feet behind you. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions, let me know. But it's real easy. You know, it's so easy. I'm gonna do it again. Where's my other candle? I couldn't find my other candle, so I'm going to use my wife's Dead by Daylight candle. You'll notice it only has 1 wick, and you'll also notice the wick doesn't catch. Just flicking it in there like that. The wick's not catching on its own, but I can smell this candle. So I think doing something. Oh, I burnt the other half of the cotton ball. So I think we can get away with even less cotton on this one. The reason I like to use so much cotton is just because it gives you more surface area for a spark to catch. So I'm kind of just going to go ahead and wrap that wick in cotton. There we go. It took me a couple more tries because it's not as much surface area. Now what you'll sometimes get doing this is you'll get the cotton ball will kind of act as a wick, and it won't ignite the actual wicks, but it still works as a candle. It's just maybe not what you're after. And that's why you can't do this on a candle that was just burning so good, because you're gonna put the cotton ball in there, and it's gonna absorb all the molten wax, and then it's just gonna well, one, it's actually harder to catch it when it's saturated with wax, and two, that capillary action is already kind of going, which it still works, but just not as good. So would not recommend wax coated cotton balls as a fire starter. But what you can do, here I'll show you. If you want a fire starter that's going to last a little bit longer than just a cotton ball for your backpacking trip, you'll notice they're kind of yellow. That's because there's 3s in here, and I put in a couple globs of petroleum jelly. You'll notice it packs down really dense. It weighs practically nothing. You know, keep it in a waterproof bag. I'll show you how good that works. Where the hell is my burn jar? This is the jar I like to burn shit in. You'll notice I was going at it with them cotton balls earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get us out one of these Vaseline coated cotton balls, and you're gonna see how long it burns. It burns a lot longer than just a cotton ball. Doesn't catch a spark quite as easy. I mean, of course, if you get in there with your hands and you kind of ruffle it up, it'll work fine. But I'm not going to do all that because I don't want to get my hands covered. And this thing's actually shooting sparks pretty good. So maybe it'll work better. Boom. And look how long that's burning. At this point, my other kindling would have caught. And we're rolling here. Check that out. It is kind of a sooty flame. I don't want my smoke detector to go off because my wife is asleep right now. So I'm just going to snuff out that flame. Smoky as hell. God, it smells like burning petroleum jelly, but that'll save your life. Well, it won't save your life if you don't have it. But, you know, we ball. Don't ask me how to make a fire out of things you find in nature, because I'm really bad at that. Really bad at that. But with this method, it's kind of hard to fail. I don't know why I took that off. I just wanted to show that the fire went out, because fire consumes oxygen. Is this big enough to snuff that out? Yeah. Check that out. Isn't that cool? So yeah, guys, this has been how to survive in the wilderness when all you have is a candle and a cotton ball and Vaseline and a knife and a ferrocerium rod connected to a shitty ferrocerium striker. There will never be a situation in which I'm carrying this, but I'm not carrying a fixed blade knife. This obviously, this is not one I would be carrying, but I don't know where the hell mine went. after our trip. So I'll do it with this shitty fucking thumb striker just to prove a point. It's so much worse. I see it smoldering. See, my problem isn't that this doesn't work. It's that I always hit my thumb on the rod when it's coming down. There we go. Low flame. And it's going to grow into a bigger flame. Because that's how fire works. Check that out. Again with the really sooty smoke. It's black because we're burning petroleum. So yeah, guys. Like and subscribe. And next time, I'm going to show you how to tie a bowline knot. All right.